It was May the 4th, Star Wars Day, and we, three diehard fans, Jake, Lucas, and I, were buzzing with excitement as we roamed Disneyland, decked out in our favorite Star Wars gear. We stumbled upon a hidden, off-map alley behind Tomorrowland, lit only by the flickering lights of a solitary Star Wars sign. Curiosity defeating caution, we followed the shadowy path leading to an old, unmarked door. Lucas pushed it open, revealing a dimly lit corridor adorned with vintage Star Wars memorabilia. It felt like stepping into a forgotten shrine. As we ventured deeper, the door slammed shut behind us, plunging us into darkness. Our phones were dead, no signal, no light, except for the eerie glow of a red lightsaber in the distance. The air turned cold, and whispers echoed around us, not playful but menacing. We huddled together, realizing the corridor seemed to stretch endlessly, each step forward making the whispers grow louder. We weren't alone, and this was no ordinary Star Wars tribute. Something else was celebrating with us, something not of this world. As we cautiously moved towards the glowing red lightsaber, the whispers morphed into ghastly moans, each step intensifying the sense of dread suffocating us. Shadows seemed to crawl along the walls, morphing into sinister shapes. The air was thick, as if breathing in the despair that the place held within its walls. Suddenly, the lightsaber flickered and moved, hovering as if held by an invisible force. It darted forward, slashing the air just inches from our faces. We screamed, backing away, but the corridor constricted like the throat of some giant beast. The walls pulsed with a life of their own, and the memorabilia started rattling violently as if warning us to flee. Lucas, in a panic, lunged for the door where we entered, but it was sealed as if it had never been there. Trapped, with the only light now coming from the erratic dance of the lightsaber, we realized that the horror stories we loved had become our chilling reality. We were not visitors in this corridor. We were prisoners of its ghostly lore. In a desperate moment, I remembered the Star Wars lore about calming one's mind to connect with the Force. Shouting over the chaos, I convinced Jake and Lucas to close their eyes and focus, to imagine the Force flowing through them, pushing the darkness back. As absurd as it seemed, what did we have to lose? We joined hands, closed our eyes, and concentrated. The room chilled further, the moans grew louder, but we held our ground. After what felt like an eternity, the lightsaber suddenly dropped to the floor with a clatter, the light extinguishing. The walls ceased their ominous pulsing, and the air began to clear. Slowly, our surroundings lit up with the warm, comforting glow of daylight seeping through cracks in the wall. The door reappeared, slightly ajar, revealing the familiar sounds of Disneyland outside. We rushed out, never looking back, overwhelmed with relief. We had faced our fears together, and somehow, through a mix of luck and sheer will, escaped. Every Star Wars Day since, we've celebrated not just our fandom, but our survival.